Hello everyone, I'm Sadaf, and in today's video I will be talking about the 5 steps that you should consider if you want to take some bold decisions in your life, if you want to live life on your own terms and you are a woman, since as women we are extremely judged for whatever we do. So these are going to be the 5 steps that you can take to stay grounded, to stay aligned with yourself, and to stay strong throughout the process of taking such a decision, whether it is the decision of a career change, whether it is the decision of something that is not usually practiced in your background, in your culture, or in the country that you are living in. Just to stay strong with your decision and stand by yourself for yourself. So I have been taking such decisions, of course, in my life, and I have learned a lot from them. So here is the number 1 step. It is to make sure that that decision is coming from your heart and not from being influenced by someone. This is extremely important, because if you are properly aligned with the person that you are, then you will be taking the right kind of decisions. And if by listening to your heart you will be taking the right kind of decisions and going into the right kind of direction. But if you are influenced by someone else, may that be in your surrounding, or may that be someone from YouTube or from somewhere else, it can be a little difficult for you, because that may cause problems later on. But just initially make sure that it is coming from your heart. And how can you do that? So the number 2 step is to write down what you want exactly and why you want it. So it is all about writing your why. Where is this coming from? What is making you start to go into this direction? What kind of results do you want at the end? So doing all this exploration of your own idea, your own decision, where is it taking you? What are your expectations of result from it? And just do all of that work first with yourself, so that you are sure about the kind of the decision that you are taking, or the direction that you are taking. So once that you have written your what and why, the 3rd step is to allow yourself 3 days. So these are the 3 days, because sometimes we have decisions that come to us intuitively, and of course you do not need to take a lot of time to find logical reasons for them. If there is something that is coming from your heart, you can allow it to come. But is that really coming from your heart, or is that coming out of some emotions or a certain situation or something that happened, and you are taking the decision just out of frustration or out of some emotion that maybe you will later, when the emotion will die down, you will feel that you have taken something that you shouldn't have done. So allow it 3 days, allow it some time, so that in those 3 days, if that is something that still means to you, if that is something that still keeps popping up, coming back up, then in that case you can take the next step, which is to simply go ahead, trust yourself, and keep moving forward. Because I think the most important part is to trust yourself, and there are so many of us who don't do that, and we listen to what others are saying, what their experiences are, and we do not even try things simply because people have tried it in the past and they did not manage to get out of that. So how am I going to get out of it, and etc, etc, etc. Of course there are all different kinds of possibilities, but I would say that the 4th step is to really trust yourself. Go ahead, take the steps that you need to take in order to go into the direction that you want to take, or to fulfill your own desire, whatever it is. And that still brings me to the 5th step, which is extremely important as well, and that is to be detached from what other people are going to say, or what kind of advice they are going to give you. So these can be people, of course, people who care for you, or maybe people who are jealous of the fact that you are doing certain things that they would have liked to do. But no matter what it is, even if it is coming from a place of care and they do not want you to take a risk that you are taking because it is too big and and they are just concerned for you. Despite that, that can be something that can play the role of a blockage or something in your mind if you are not entirely mentally prepared. So make sure that once you trust yourself, once you know that you have really followed the 1, 2, 3 and 4th step, just believe yourself and go ahead and do not allow others' opinions and whatever they are saying about the situation come in your way of moving forward. So make sure that you are moving forward, you keep going despite that, and you allow the opinions of others to come and go, but don't react to that either. So in this case, you will be able to really listen to your heart, keep moving forward, and then finally go into the direction, and of course learn your lessons along the way. Whether the results that you got, they matched from what you were expecting initially or not, all of these things, they will come afterwards. So yeah, that's it, and I hope that this video has helped you in some way. Take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.